What is going on, guys? Miles here, back again with another video, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Elgato Game Capture HD60, which is a recording device that you can use to record on the PS4, Xbox One, Xbox 360 and the Wii U. But notice how I didn't mention the PS3, because you can't actually use the HD60 to record on the PS3. I have no idea why, but I don't know if it works with the other Elgato products, but you can't use the HD60 to record on PS3, so just be aware of that if you want to buy this product. So basically, this is a capture card which records in 1080p 60 FPS, which is really good for the next gen consoles, not so much for the last gen because they only usually run in 30 FPS, but definitely great for the PS4 and Xbox One. And that's quite a big step up from like any other product. You have the HD PVR2, but aside from that, like this is probably one of the best things you can buy on the market in terms of capture cards. But obviously it does come at quite a high cost. It costs £130, which is about as high as it gets, I think, for capture cards. I mean, there are other alternatives like the PS Share button and the Xbox One recording feature, but they obviously have some downsides because they're free, and this thing costs a lot more, infinitely more, than those programs which you can use to record. So this gameplay in the background, by the way, is recorded with the Elgato HD60, so you can look at it, see what it looks like, see if you enjoy it, see if it looks crisp, and you can have your own opinions on that. But basically, like I said, this thing records in 1080p 60 FPS compared to the PS4 Share, which is 720p at 30 FPS, and I'm going to assume the Xbox One feature is the same at 720p 30 FPS because they have sort of similar like hardware and stuff like that. So you may think like that's not a huge step up for like an infinitely more expensive thing to record with, but actually it is quite a big bonus because you've got double the frames per second obviously, and also the jump from 1080p from 720p may not seem like much, but that is over double the pixels recorded, so that is actually quite a big bonus. And if you want like top quality videos, you probably want to get an Elgato HD60 or the Pro Edition, because you'll have much better quality videos. So like I said, that's over double the pixels, which is really good for the quality. But one feature that I really do like about the Elgato HD60 is the fact that you can record for as long as you want. Because one of the problems I had with the PS4 Share, which I've used before, is you have a cap of 15 minutes, and I'm sure there'll be a cap on the Xbox feature as well. But that cap could be really annoying for some videos, like if you wanted to record some Black Ops 3 Zombies, like a Let's Play, which may take like an hour, you can only record 15 minutes at a time, so you have to sort of stop recording and then start recording a couple of times throughout that video, which will be sort of annoying to handle, and it will sort of ruin the experience a little bit, which is what I find. So definitely like that's one of my favorite features of the Elgato, the fact that you can record for like as long as you want, as long as you've got the space on your hard drive to save the video in, which can be a little bit of a problem because it's going to take a lot of space in your hard drive if you want to record long videos, because you have 1080p in 60 FPS. That's obviously going to take up a lot of space, but you can reduce the space taken up by maybe recording in 1080p 30 FPS, and you can go as low as 480p, which probably isn't recommended, to be honest. That's worse than the PS Share, but you have the option if you want to for whatever reason. So that's a really good feature. It also does have features to do with live commentaries and live streaming, but honestly for live commentaries I prefer using Audacity. It just seems a lot easier to do, and you can record non-live videos like this one using Audacity, which I don't think you can really do with the Elgato. And also for live streaming, I prefer to use OBS because I just find you can do more with it. So I definitely prefer OBS, but I mean, if you want simplicity, you can use the Elgato software to live stream or record commentaries. It's your call really, but it's just a feature there. But you have got some other capture cards which record in 1080p, like the HD PVR2, which is a little bit cheaper. I think it costs £99 compared to the Elgato, which is £130 or $175. But problem with the HD PVR2 is I find it takes up a lot more room on your setup than the Elgato. Like, it has a massive box which you have on your table or whatever you record on and stuff like that, whereas the Elgato is tiny. It's like 3 by 2 inches, which is like 7.5 by 5 centimeters, whatever you want to use, which is actually really small. You can just like tuck it under your desk and you're all good. And one thing I really do like about that actually is it has 2 HDMI cables and one USB to micro USB cable, which is really good feature because I used to have an HD PVR1 and that thing had like so many wires. It was ridiculous. It had like 13 wires going in and out of it. It was absolutely crazy, and it took up a lot of room under my desk and on my desk actually. So that's a really good feature as well. But One problem I did have with the Elgato HD60 was that it would like get a bit laggy after recording a couple of videos, and I managed to fix that by disabling the preview option on the interface software thing, which was pretty easy to fix, a bit weird of a fix, but it worked. So if you guys ever have that problem, if you get the Elgato, just disable the preview and your quality should be good. Of course, that does lead to the issue that you can't see the preview, but that's not too much of an issue. It has a delay anyway of a couple of seconds. The Pro version of the Elgato doesn't have that delay, which is pretty good. But yeah, that's not too much of an issue. But overall, I think the Elgato is definitely worth getting if you want to get seriously into like making videos or even live streaming. It's definitely one of the best things you can actually buy to record from your PS4 or Xbox One. So that was my review of the Elgato HD60. Be sure to leave a comment on your thoughts if you're going to get the Elgato HD60, and be sure to subscribe for more videos. I usually make Black Ops 3 videos and some reviews and stuff like that. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.